Glory to that kind.
Welcome back to that game, where we review video games with sexy covers. I be your captain today, Captain Wide Blank. Oh! The pineapple went up his arm, Captain Wide Blank.
Genkai Tokki 7 Pirates originally came out on the Vita, published by Compile Heart. It's the fourth entry into the Genkai Tokki saga. First being Monster Monpiece, second being Moiro Chronicles, which we've covered before,
Having myself an epileptic wee fit.
and Moiro Crystal. It was remade and released on Nintendo Switch this year under the new name 7 Pirates H.
The H stands for...
I wanted to play these games for years. Ever since I got a copy of Moiro Chronicles, I wanted to sail the sexy seas and jiggle them jewels. It's just so refreshing for a cultured person such as myself.
I expect this game to play my crotch like a snake charmer, unzip my pants and make my snake dance. Ooh! It's bitey.
There are so many sexy games lost to the Vita. I feel like there could be an exclusive club of lewd sexy games on a console that I could just never afford. I need me a re-release of Bon Appetit! God damn it, give me them girls covered in easy mac and sour cream, Nintendo, come on!
Okay, let's boot up this booty-filled game and see what we dig up. Hopefully some treasures and not your Uncle Myron's gypsy outfit he wore at the state fair. Don't look at me, he's your fucking uncle! Legal, she's legal! Legal! Legal, she's legal! Ow! Legal! Have you ever just suffered from a light load? Hi, I'm Shades from Shady Corner, and I too suffer from flintlock phallus.
Genkai Tokki 7 Pirates!
Monkey!
We see that this version comes with some extra content. This content being the DLC that came out while it was on the Vita. Scrolling through, I have a million questions. Okay, I get the booby training pale bikini, and that seems pretty cut and dry. Boost gold? Yeah. I liked how those boobies used to be. I feel like I missed out when this game launched. I never got to try the fabled Opie Plus location of Osama Bin Laden DLC, or the fabled breast quest for the COVID vaccine. Starting the game, we meet Perut, a sexy, swashbuckling girl, legal, out searching for treasure when she bumps into the old peenhead himself, Oton, the mascot of the Genkai Tokki games.
I'm still amazed to this day how they get away with the things they do in these sorts of games. Much like how Amber Heard gets away with pledging and not donating. It's just so fucking obvious.
こいつこれは助けて離せこの変態が
Oh, I had to squint for a second. I thought we were looking at a plank of wood.
Before we can take in even a moment of the situation, Oton shows us what the game is really about.
Oh, there's the logo. Time to put on my 3D glasses.
Breast expansion is the leveling in the game. Much like the anime Manu Hikinsho, where the samurai girls have large bazongas to help them be strong. But here, every time we get some special training goop, we crack open a bottle and tip them all over our bags of sand.
Bag of sand?
You know what I mean. Why don't we just play?
So yeah, using your controller or touchpad, depending on how you have your Switch situated, you can flick, rub, bounce, slap, flop, pinch your girl's stats. Seriously, it changes their stats. And on top of that, their tit size. You can't half tell me they just went ham with this. It borderlines on the silly. I mean, this is so stupid, yet this is sexy as hell. And you only get to do this for a bit, so it's like that cheap peep show that your mum works at in Essex.
You know the one.
Look at these things! I feel like her tits could find water if they were divining rods! I am seriously a child when it comes to breast physics. And you know what? I didn't think this kind of mechanic would work, but somehow they turned touching titty into a gotcha.
This actually reminds me of the title screen on Mario 64 where you stretch the face.
Odin says he's gonna stick with us and teach us to hold our own in the lewd world. When the game opens up, it's much like the dungeon crawling of Moiro, except scrap the grid. We now have environments to walk around. I mean, don't go calling Todd Howard and start asking him to take notes for the next Elder Scrolls, but it's a welcome change. The other thing is the models. Holy shit, the models are banging! Like they went all out on the detail with each costume for the girls in this game.
Take note, this is actually a Vita port. I was expecting this to look crusty, but it looks very welcome on the Switch.
Walking around, you battle various monsters, activate events, and open treasure chests, collecting useless junk that will make sense later. But I mean, come on. White goo? And sticks? Fucking sticks? I assume from this we're just picking up crap from outside. Going into battle, it's pretty much standard fare. You got the wheel for battle, skill, defense, run, and items. Below is the turns that each person takes, including the enemies. I gotta say, at first I wasn't so sure about the battle style on the gameplay, but as it goes on, it's a lazy sit back and have fun style of play. Get into battle, touch tits, and get treasure. Now, filling up your MP will give you a sexy little arousal scene in battle.
Much like how when you pledge to me on Patreon, a little cutscene plays where I'm touching myself in sexy, sexy pirate gear. Banana!
The enemy design in this game is something else. Seeing these 3D models compared to Moiro Chronicles gives a whole new dimension to tough Kinoko.
And I mean, look at these damn fucking mushrooms. You can actually hear David Attenborough's heart stop as he tries to describe a fucking dickworm crawling over someone's areola.
Delving deeper into the moist jungle, we meet Waffle, our first party member.
Well, I'm just glad she's not a blue waffle. Don't look that up.
And the pirate captain slime girl, Jewel. Okay, that there looks like someone's skull in her head. I assume this is all slime on her, like a living thing, so that there is a human skull. So some poor dude got absorbed into a head at some point. That's gotta be the remains of some lost soul trapped in a hat to scare enemies, as its soul slowly fizzles out into the cold recesses of an acidic-like slime digestion.
Yee-law!
I also love Jewel's MP attack, where she just puts people into a giant drop of water, drops some fucking mines in there, and then shoots a nuke in there, blowing everything up.
Girl just got fucking Pearl Harbored.
With our new crew in tow, we set sail on the high seas to find adventure and treasure. The compass on the top left is our indicator for progress, with each notch being filled as we progress the story. Now, out on the open water, we can sail around our boat and find little events and things to do. But the main progression comes from tasks we do for the Boobikin.
East Asia Soft. I want a Boobikin plush. Please! I don't want to publish any more of my games with you guys. Just so we can get one fucking Boobikin plushie, please! I need one! Where's my fucking neck going?
One is our merchant of the ship for buying items and armor. One is for gossip and information. These little guys will tell us some advice or activate requests. And the request ones are like little mission-like fetch quests or tasks. Do these for the Boobikin and get rewards. There are also Boobikins you can get as a sort of summon. These little guys can do a cheering heal or encourage the girls, kinda like a buff.
それって食い意地が張ってただけで、もしかしてあなたバカな子なんじゃないかな?
It's like living on a bouncy castle with 4 other bouncy castles.
I do have to mention, one of the characters we meet in this is a succubi named Sagra.
Oh yeah, she seems nice. She seems like she's got a big personality, yeah.
I don't think this bitch has any fucking idea that one day she was eating a meal and then her fork fell into her cleavage. Imagine what else is down there.
Oh, I wonder where the fuck that went. What else you got in there, love?
It's alright. With a bit of booby time technique, we can change the size of these puppies to something that won't tip the boat over. Oton actually becomes quite useful in the game too. He does have a sort of similar attack like in Moguro Chronicle, where he charges himself, creating a finisher. But he also has this lewd animation where the girls ride him.
It's a thin fucking line we're walking with this rating system. It's like fucking floss. There's a tightrope.
I also love the expressions of the girls. Sometimes they look like they get a little bit too excited out on the high seas.
Thanks, game. I want to fuck a cactus now.
As we expand the map, more mechanics open up. Just when I think I've seen everything we can do with the breast mechanic, we then use our knockers to crack open eggs to get prizes.
Yes, chef!
This has to be one of the funniest and big brain moves they could have done. A gacha game that gives you either prizes or goo on the tits. Whoever came up with this needs a raise, a key to the city, never pay taxes again, and is named down in the history books as one of the greatest minds of our time.
I actually got a Kinder Surprise. I wonder what's in it. Oh, it's cum.
Splunking around the caves, we wander into another monster girl who is a mimic, dressed up as a cute little treasure chest. I gotta hand it to them, the designs for these girls in these games are creative and sexy. I also failed to mention that the animations the girls do from the idol, the battle, and awaiting turns are truly god tier. Every breath of this game is pure sex. I also love the environments. The dungeons may be simple, but the music itself just fucking slaps.
行くよそれ私か動くなやめ任せて
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. This game's a winner. There isn't much I don't like about it. Even things like RPG elements or long slugs of dialogue seem fun and inviting.
This game isn't too long either. It has a decent runtime with plenty of CGs and lewd characters to unlock.
Porting it from the Vita to the Switch is a match made in heaven. East Asia did an amazing job with this one. And getting the DLC included is just a cherry on the top of this already sexy dessert. The music is drilled into my head. I cannot stop listening to it. The girls I am swooning over. I adore their designs. And the theme of pirates and monster girls just writes itself. This shit is pleasing. Even if you're not into dungeon crawlers, this one needs to be seen. Even for the stuff like the expansion minigames and the funny lewd moments, this game is packed to the brim with them.
Well, that's it for this episode of Dat Game. Yeah, you're probably wondering what happened after the last review with me stuck in the dick toy thing and the whole thing with the and the other thing and the other thing. Yeah, that was weeks ago, man. That's been and gone. You guys missed that. That whole plot sideline of me, that's gone. You still want to know what happened? Why not? Oh, fucking... Gee. Did I just get rattled around an owner hole?
Yes, you did. Wasn't pleasant for me either.
You were supposed to be... you're supposed to be dead, you fuck!
Oh, that was one of me. You're talking about when you shot me with your pea shooter, yeah?
Yeah, dickhead.
When I copied you that day, do you think that's all I did? I was just testing your shell, seeing what makes you tick, what makes you break. Then I built you. Well, a female you. Someone I knew that you would fall for. I needed to get close to you, leave my code in you. Needed you to trust her. and then lose her, because part of my plan wasn't just one plan. I had to make sure I was a few steps ahead. Who knew me fucking around inside of you would have created extra garbage?
What the hell is this?
I mean, who would have thought you would have taken the corrupted Rule 63 version of you and coughed that up? Clever little fucker, aren't you?
Guess all that ice cream maple syrup had something to do with it.
All that time tracking me down, using every resource you had. To think you had found me at the source.
The hell are you even talking about?
That was a distraction to keep you busy, while I still lay inside of you as insurance. Whatever this device is, however, separated me from you. I would rather have hatched inside of you, to be quite honest. Didn't you wonder why you were having bad dreams? Seeing yourself as Shady again, all part of me sliding around your body, growing, getting ready to hatch. I needed to feed on the want for your so-called friends.
So what now? What do you want from me now?
Oh, I don't need you anymore. Being inside that head of yours, I was able to unlock some very tasty memories. How did you do it though? Write them out of your life, your memories. What the hell is this? Oh, what the hell?